Hello, faithful viewers. Welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. Today, I'm reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4. As most of you might know, Season 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! GX wasn't dubbed into English by 4Kids. I don't know why. Maybe they just want to get the next season out more quickly, or the ratings for the last episode were not good, or even the season, but they didn't. At first, when I heard this, I was kind of angry. I just didn't know why they wouldn't do it. Now I think about it, I'm a little bit glad, because they would have just softened it up too much. And if 4 days like that, but don't know. Anyway, I'll just first say that the theme song for this Glory Pathway or something like that is good, and actually my favorite theme song from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I think it had the most emotion coming out of it from all the theme songs. And the scenery is good, like with the visuals and that. Overall, it's good. First episode of the clips are like the last season, and they were just dealing with Jane being gone. And Sad mentions the first one that he dueled Jane back in season 1, and Alexis tells him the card that Jane would have played if they didn't get caught dueling, or nearly caught. And Sad just shocked they were beating him full time. And then Sarge is just being upset, and they know the falling star, and somehow Jane's in the crater of it. And with the next episode, it's just Sarge monologuing to himself, or then a message to his mother, or Margaret's mother, saying that the Hatter become the ace of Raw Yellow, and Blair is in Opposite Blue, but still wears her Viper Red uniform. Don't know why. I don't know if he's just living there or if he just got promoted to Opposite Blue, but I don't know. And Sarge in Opposite Blue again, and he's staying there. And Jaden is the only one left in Sniper Dorm, and he's been changed a bit. He doesn't really talk to the guys, to his friends anymore, and doesn't hang out. Seems a bit emo. But anyway, then some problems arise where when people put down the cards on the dual discs, the monsters don't show up, and the dual discs aren't on the scripts aren't broken. Some giving place around the cards. So the Chancellor just has Alexis and Chad's guard cards, so they can see what's wrong with them. Then this kid named Yusuke, I don't know if I pronounced that right, and I can't remember his last name, comes up and says and recognizes him and doesn't any other people, so he does this thing with his eye with a glow, and instantly they remember. And then the cards are burned. I don't know why. And somehow Jaden has a cell phone. I don't know if he got that in mail or was in the other dimension. And when the problem just gets worse, Jazz and the others just think they go to Jaden, but when they go to his room, he isn't there, and they're just thinking that it might change too much for them or something like that. Then this guy is following Yusuke for some reason, and he turns out he's a being from another dimension named Mr. Truman. or as you like to call Mr. T. Yeah, Mr. T. I can only think what the real Mr. T would say about this, but whatever. Anyway, Zane just shows up to protect the Yusuke and duels Truman. And after he wins the duel, Yusuke tries to use the eye glowing mind trick on him and didn't recognize him. But it doesn't work where Zane's eyes turn orange and green. I would say now, but turns out that Jaden has a Yubel in his soul, so he's part dual monster spirit. I'm sure the bad guy in this season is Night Shroud or Darkness, as he's called in the English dubbed. And it turns out that Yusuke was there with Atticus in the abandoned dorm and was consumed by the same darkness that Atticus was. And when Atticus went back to dorm, this spirit actually attacked him. But before, yeah, I was gonna say before that, but realizing I just got things wrong. Anyway, Dane went there as well to see something, and when Atticus was out to wake up, James were getting his mates on, but Alexis thinking being there vocally changed too much, and he decides to leave the academy. And Sinister Pepper tries to change his mind, but Jaden is determined to leave because he thinks he's causing much trouble. But then Pepper gets a call, and it turns out it was from Sartorius and Kagemaru. Yeah, he's still alive. And tell him that Jay needs to save the academy to get rid of the darkness because he's partly responsible for bringing it here. Well, as you say, the Trinamar. And he doesn't want to do it for simply want to do it him. But Truman turns up again and he duels Jaden inside a volcano. Say we want for Yukio, but it's crazy. Crazy. And he duels Truman again, wins again. And then James tries to get some information off the spirit of that Professor Banner by holding the spirit in a bag and threatening to pull him down the toilet. Jeez. But then Alex is also asking James to bring him back to uh, the dark dorm, I'll say, and do him so get information off the Night Shroud. He does, and Alex seems to James' idea. Then the spirit talks again, and then now the spirit belongs to Yusuke, and he's taking his form, and he thinks that Atticus was the one that killed Yusuke, so that's him. And everybody is just surprised when Jaden says Yubel is his soul, and then Truman to him again because then they'll just get a whole army of them, and he tries killing the spirit, but Jaden absorbs him into his soul as well. You know, and there's just a poor duel with him. And after that duel, everybody realizes like Jaden stay Wade, stay Wade, took his they kept him separate from him because he tried to keep him safe. So like all the other times, Hero does this with friends. That kind of say that they had his back and stuff like that. The first story here, or the first few episodes here, are good. On how Jane has changed since his ordeal in the dark dimension and everything he did in it. And just for every reaction to him after he came back and just introducing new villain for the series. It was just good. Oh yeah, and I can't remember the name. Someone came back. Uh, Axel came back. That's like came back to help Jane because he's hired by industrial reasons to find out what's wrong with the cards. So that's good seeing. Yeah. Anyway, in the next episodes, it focuses more on the secondary characters like Alexis, Cyrus, and Jazz. The stuff with Alexis is good. She just contemplating whether or not to study abroad or just be to study be a teacher because Crowder just suggested to study abroad for about she already know. And she's really looking the older Jaden since she's looking through all the photos from the fourth year that they spent together. And there's a thing going on in the academy where the senior students duel against the junior ones. Alexis was got asked Jaden or to tell Jaden about it. So a player here to the dorm and in there he's actually fishing. But they find him eventually and actually see one find him so take more pictures. Well, he doesn't really not really interested in it. He just wants to wait until the next thing comes. But then Blair just bites into the party thing and said he might be there, but he doesn't really know. And he does show up and was a bit worried I might not be the same and you know why exactly he's going, but whatever. And it turns out it's a tag duel thing and Alexis and Jaden are paired together. And she's just getting really angry because Jaden isn't using any pro cards. He's just tossing aside and doing his own thing and he's being a bit rough on the other like their opponents because just not having that much fun like he used to. But in the final battle with Zayn and Alexis versus Hathaway and Blair, it looks like Zayn is going to use cards. You know, Alexis said that he has changed more than he doesn't really care and stuff like that. And then Blair plays this card and lets her and Alexis swap partners. Then when Alexis sees how Shumi, Blair, and Jane are busy, it's just get really angry, like just 40 angry, and Hathaway is just nervous being caught in the middle of this, and it's hilarious. It's one of the most hilarious episodes of yet ever. It's just I don't know. Ugh. Anyway, then Alexis and Jane have this moment where Jane says they really admires Alexis and you'll never forget the first time they do, and you know that Alexis makes a right choice of future and stuff like that. Then they just get back to the same to the partners they had before with Alexis destroying players' cards. And at the end, where Alexis meets Jane at the storm and just says she really glad that they met and he was about to confess her feelings but decided not to for some reason. I don't know why. And then Jane just said she's glad later as well. There's no gotcha thing that he does in the Japanese version. And when I could see the smile that Jane has on him, a single tear just drops down. I don't know if it's happy or sad, but still, it's a good ending to the episode. I don't know why Alexis didn't uh, tell Jane her feelings. It could be that he's changed too much that it's surprised him have the exact same feelings for him, but probably a little bit there, or seeking said they don't have in the share feelings, or not confident to say them, or just something like that. But they just really did it. So they were that had the Alexis confess her feelings and just find out if they didn't like her the same way. Because of some that. After that, uh, Jane, Jane, uh, Jane, Zane was up on the island. I want to mention that other than Jaden, three characters didn't return after the Dark World incident thing, and they were Sebastian, Adrian, and Zane. But that Zane did so. I don't know why they didn't bring back uh, Adrian, but Sebastian made sense since they want to stay with Tanya, and he was just not really a good character anymore. Seems more goofy, like a comic relief character through the second and third season. But anyway, as I said, Zane showed up and he just reflecting on what he's been through since he had the academy. He's just in like get a infirmary in the academy. And then this dude is showed up who his specialty or special dual style is psycho style or something. I want to duel James since he's the master of the cyber style, as they say. But Cyrus takes over for him, and even though he gets hurt, he does beat the guy. For some reason, Zane says that he surpassed him. I don't get it. Just because he beat one guy that does a different summoning method or different style as him, or is stronger, I don't know. I would have expected him to say that if it's sorry that him in the duel, but I don't know. Anyway, after that, Davis duels is already up in the blue soon in the like a red dorm and outside it. It's not really interesting together. And Crowder had to duel Jane because he didn't want everybody to leave. It's funny. Like he spent about a year trying to get Jane to get like trying to get rid of Jaden. Yeah, I was saying around there. And now they want him or the others to leave. It's just funny. It was a good duel, especially when Crowder summons his ultimate ace and gear golem. It was great. And a bit ironic that Jaden beat him the same way he beat him the first time. Like, had a good duel. Oh yeah, with Chaz, he's trying to plan for his future, and for some reason he dresses up like Ojama Yellow when dueling, but don't know. Anyway, and he's also getting two Earthen dueling or teasing dueling by uh, after Phoenix. But I don't know if he is teasing dueling or wants the work experience or some, because as I remember from the episode, yeah, probably said I'm wrong. Sad was like his butler or something, and Atticus, I'm not Atticus, Aster was treating like shit. So, whatever. Oh yeah, and this guy's holding um a Destiny Hero card from Atticus. I don't know what he's saying that Aster, and says if he loses in a duel against Chaz, then he'll give him the card. And turns out that Aster did has some connection with orphanage or something. Chaz found that out, And maybe the guy has some leverage on the orphans as well. I don't really know. I haven't seen the episode in a while, so I can't really guess. But the big thing is that Chad actually beats Aster in a duel, and with no special cards. Like not even Jane beat him with his ordinary deck. He needed Neo's deck to beat him. So it's just a big step for him. He might not be my favorite rival or one of my favorite rivals from the Yu-Gi-Oh series, but Sad not be one of my favorite characters. Really grown through the series. Like in the first season, he was a bit uh, cocky and just taking highly on himself and his brothers. It was putting a lot of stress on him. But over the course of the season, he has gotten better. In though he might still be a bit jerky sometimes. So this is a good way to show the growth it has. Anyway, with the main plot, people start disappearing, and usually in Yu-Gi-Oh that they kill off some of the characters. Jaden starts doing some people, but one of the best scenes has to be when he takes a boat out from some holding dock or something, and just rides off to the sea. It's just cool. Anyway, Duke Academy gets attacked while Jaden goes off to Donald City or something. Don't know. And everybody just gets killed and sent to the dark dimension, negative dimension, don't know. And Zane just duels darkness, and of course he wins. And he's so well, like some of the people's insecurities about their futures and that. And then there's the graduation stuff, and the best part of the series has to be they kinda duel against Yugi and Jane. I think kind of duel because there's a theory that Jane was dreamt all this up. Like he's in his dorm in a new clothes, and then when he walks through past his door, he finds Yugi's deck, and the older Yugi is there. He tells him to put Wing Credo in front of his deck, and somehow time travels to the past and finds a flyer for Battle City 2, and finds the younger Yugi, and then duels him, and they don't really know the outcome of the duel. And the duel between him and Yugi is good, and it shows that Jaden is like in it, so that Jaden is learning to love duels again and have fun. I think would have shown that in the duels duel, but whatever. And it makes sense why he could have dreamt of doing Yugi, because Yugi is his idol, and who better than your idol to get you out of your funk? Like everything he's been through the 4 seasons and to everything else, he was a shell of a character by season 4, and eventually he just learned to bring himself back. And then when we saw him waking up from a map, he's in the desert something, and the Pharaoh and the spirit of Richard Banner comes out saying that his friends left something in his bag for him, which is a picture of something I can tell. And it just ends there. Season 4 is good. As I said, it has some really dramatic moments, really funny moments, and good character build moments. And finally, some character development for the secondary characters. There wasn't really that much character development for them in the last few seasons. Like not big like in this season, just small things. I'm glad. I give this a 9 out of 10. And next time the duel will be a bit different and a bit weirder. So until then, I'm Mr.Who. I will see you later.